Everyone's talking about Irish hip-hop group Kneecap.
Irish rappers Kneecap.
Belfast rappers Kneecap.
Controversial band Kneecap.
What do you make of those comments from Kneecap?
Kneecap is pretty disgusting.
They should be prosecuted.
UK police have charged Liam Hanna, who was a member of the band Kneecap, with a terrorism offence.
So while the entire media class is talking about a rap group who make music in a language that they do not understand, I looked at who was behind this campaign against Kneecap. It led me to an organisation by the name of Creative Community for Peace. Creative Community for Peace coordinates directly with the Israeli consulate in Los Angeles. The Israeli Consul General, David Siegel, at the time when it was founded, even went as far as to say the Creative Community for Peace is effective because they work from inside the industry. Creative Community for Peace has a roll call of supporters which spreads all across the music industry and Hollywood. It was founded by Dave Renza, the former head of publishing at Universal Music, simultaneous to him being the husband of the founder of Stand With Us, Esther Renza. Despite the deceptive name, Creative Community for Peace is one legal entity with Stand With Us, the well-known Israel lobby group. Stand With Us has been funded handsomely by the Israeli Prime Minister's office. This campaign to cancel and arrest Kneecap is directed by the Israeli government.
Now, the Metropolitan Police's counter-terrorism unit have confirmed today that the Irish band, the rap trio Kneecap, are now officially under investigation.
So while the UK police busies itself with pro-Palestinian musicians like Kneecap, there are other people that they should be looking far more closely at. The UK Foreign Office confirmed that prior to October 7th, 2023, at least 80 British citizens were fighting in the Israeli military. Since then, several key Israeli soldiers who hold British citizenship have been identified. Among them, Sam Sank. Sam Sank occupied the role of Master Sergeant within the Israeli military and actually filmed himself participating in the Gaza genocide between December 2023 and January 2024.
Welcome to southern Khan Yunis. We're in a house. Look at the lovely Jerusalem decorations on the wall. We're in central Khan Yunis, eastern central Khan Yunis, in a new house. This is going to be our new home for the next few days. But feeling good, you know, liking the new area. This place stinks. Smell of dead bodies everywhere.
This UK citizen even met former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson in occupied Jerusalem. Another UK citizen who should be arrested by the British police is Oren Anish. On tape in Gaza, he boasted and vowed to kill these sons of whores.
Shalom. קוראים לי אניש, אני מאנגליה. המסר שלי זה לא לוותר על החלומות שלכם. עם ישראל חי. אני 74 יום בלי בית, אבל אל תדאגו. בסוף נגיע ונהרוג את הבני זונות האלו.
Another UK citizen the police should be looking into is Levi Simon. On his Instagram, he posted videos of himself rummaging through the underwear drawer of Palestinian women in Gaza.
So I'm going through these terrorist houses looking for guns and explosives like we found money. At every single house inside of Gaza, this is what I say, every single, unbelievable. 2 or 3 drawers stuffed with the most exotic laundry that you can imagine. Just loads of it. Every single house. Stuffed to the brim, look at that. Unbelievable. Well, I don't even want to imagine what this stuff is, man. Oh, let me smell. These naughty, naughty Gazans.
He even uploaded a video to his Instagram of himself inside a school in Gaza.
In Gaza, waving an Israeli flag. in one of their schools where they teach terrorism, so we decided to teach something about Israel. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to take your terror. And we're going to start teaching Hebrew in this school soon.
Another UK citizen that the police should look into is Daniel Menza. A video was uploaded on TikTok of Menza in which he boasted of his time in the Golani Brigade. Referencing himself and others in the Golani Brigade, he said, "We are the strongest. We are Golanics. We are the craziest." The same Golani Brigade, which later, in March 2025, carried out the massacre of 15 paramedics in Rafah. Was Daniel there? Why isn't the UK government seeking the arrest of Daniel Menza? Another individual that should be arrested by the British government is Rabbi Zachariah Deutsch. He was a chaplain at Leeds University. Video emerged of him dancing in Israeli military uniform with other Israeli soldiers. A key organization which funnels British citizens into the Israeli military is Garan Tazaber. This organization has its offices in Finchley. So while an organization like Garan Tazaber is able to operate freely on UK soil, directing young people towards the genocidal Israeli army, there are also several charities who are materially supporting Israeli soldiers and operate out of this country. Why aren't the UK police looking into the UK Friends of the Association for the Well-Being of Israeli Soldiers? Among the trustees of this organization, which materially supports the Israeli occupation forces, is Richard Kemp, formerly head of UK forces in Iraq and Afghanistan. Another trustee of this organization is Ziv Remez, who was previously exposed as having involvement in offshore tax havens by the Panama Papers. The UK Friends of the Association for the Well-Being of Israel's Soldiers actually built a swimming pool for Israeli soldiers in the occupied Naqab Desert. That is less than an hour away from the Sidi Tayman Israeli prison camp, where Palestinians have been found to have been raped and tortured to death by Israeli occupation forces. Another material supporter of the Israeli occupation forces, which operates from this country, is Technion UK. In fact, when Douglas Murray wanted to raise money for the Israeli army in a failed attempt at an event in London, it was as a fundraiser for the Technion UK organization. This group helps to mobilize British citizens towards the war against Palestine and the wider region and train them in a myriad of ways, including intelligence gathering. Another organization operating from British soil to support the Israeli occupation forces is ORT. This group trains Israelis in arms companies in this country and has its headquarters in London. Only until recently, those headquarters were in the same building and address as the Community Security Trust, the organization which was taken as an authority on anti-Semitism, when in actuality it has been revealed by Anthony Learman and others that this organization has its employees trained by Israel's external intelligence service, Mossad. Another key group that supports Israeli soldiers in this country is the British Friends of Israel War Disabled. This charity focuses on bringing Israeli soldiers into Britain and claims that it has brought over 5,000 into this country. Another key UK charity supporting the Israeli military is Beit Halochem, which translates to the House of the Warrior. In one night alone, this organization raised £2 million in London to support Israeli soldiers. Another supposed charity operating in this country is UK Toromet. It works to facilitate the funding of military gear for Israeli occupation forces. Through UK Toromet, an organization by the name of One People, which was set up on October 7th, 2023, is able to equip the Israeli military with tactical glasses, tactical gloves, knee pads, bulletproof vests and helmets.
So we're here on behalf of One People. We're with Rabbi Elitov's son, Rabbi Elitov from Manchester. Here he is, Yosef Elitov.
שמעתם את זה?
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So one People managed to get 33 vests for all of these brave guys. All these brave guys who are on the front down here near the Gaza border.
איך זה, אה? וואפה!
One People's website clearly states that UK Toromit is a partner through which people can donate to it. Why is it that charities who are materially aiding the genocide of people in Gaza are not being investigated thoroughly and arrests are not taking place? Israel has, for its Prime Minister, arrest warrants issued by the International Criminal Court for the crime of genocide in Gaza. Why is the UK government harassing musicians, activists, tweeters, and Holocaust survivors rather than going after the real criminals? The same individuals that fund these organizations I have just listed are funding government ministers. Rachel Reeves is currently Chancellor of the Exchequer in this country, one of the most important positions in government. Before arriving at her role, she was given £175,000 by Israel lobbyist Victor Blank. Victor Blank financed 3 organizations that directly fund the Israeli army from British soil. Those organizations are Beit Halochin, ORT, and Technion UK. What other relationships exist between those that fund these organizations directly invested in genocide in Palestine and British government ministers? All of these organizations operate as charities in the UK. Since when did supporting a genocide and those involved in it become a charitable activity? And why is no one in the mainstream media examining these connections? As you can imagine, it is very difficult to publish information like this that reaches a wide audience. We are very fortunate to have Double Down News existing in the public sphere in the way it does, publishing this vital information. So please support Double Down News now and join their Patreon.